What's up, everybody? I am Flex Alexander.
And it's Imani.
And welcome to Daddy Daughter Dance, the podcast where we talk about daddy-daughter relationships. You know, all the little funky stuff in them and everything. Because this one here, she's special. And she's a Virgo. So yeah, man. First of all, I'm happy to do this with my daughter, with you, because I feel that you keep yourself a little closed off. I don't know if it's that Virgoism, but you keep yourself a little closed off. So I'm trying to get to know my daughter better as she gets older, because when she was younger, when she was a baby and smaller. Daddy's girl. I would leave town, she'd cry. I come back, she'd be happy. We go to the daddy daughter dance at her school, do all those things. We had our own little daddy daughter date to the macaroni grill, and we'd hang out. But as they get older, they have their friends, their life, and now it's daddy, peace out. And my middle name is Cash App. So, Imani, can you tell me, can we dive into this? And I'm trying to understand, what is that going on with you in your I guess your womanhood?
Oh my gosh. Well, honestly, I don't think it's something that's necessarily like intentional.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it means that, because I know I'm speaking for myself, but I'm sure some people can probably relate that I don't think it's intentional, and it doesn't mean that we love any less. I think it's just as we get older and as we grow up, like we're really, coming into ourselves and just figuring out like ourselves, what we want to do, what we like, what we don't like, just like all those things. So I feel like sometimes, like especially in the stages of like high school to like 25, not saying that you're completely figured out by then, but that's when you kind of start trying to figure out that direction. So it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, I don't have time for it, or like, because I believe you make time for what and who you want in life.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying that I don't know how to explain it. It just is just like it doesn't mean that I won't do those things. I guess this is just a time when like you want to hang out, or you want to see your friends, or you want to go out.
Right.
And I have friends that literally act like do the same thing.
Really? Oh, so it's a whole crew. It's a whole crew of no love for the dads.
No, not necessarily that, but like we'll hang out because I don't know. It's fun.
So, I'm an emotional guy. I'm affectionate. You know that. Your dad is, and I love hugs, and I love all those things. And now we're in this stage of side hugs. So when I go to give her a hug, she's complaining. She's like, "Oh no, come on," and hugs me from the side. I don't know what that is, because that we're an affectionate family. You know that. So what is that? Why the side hug? What is that? There's no. I feel no love there. It's like literally like this, tap tap. Like, what is that?
Oh my God, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I know everyone's like super like affectionate and stuff like that, and I know I am too in certain ways, but sometimes the like, oh hey Imani, or like the squeezing my cheeks, like all that, like it just is like too much.
It's too much
Sometimes like it doesn't mean that I won't be affectionate or won't take affection. It's just like the little like, oh my God,
but do you understand that? Do you know how many kids are in this world right now that have no love? And you're getting all of this squeezing the cheeks, the hugging, like that's a good thing. It releases positive endorphins. Do you know that?
Yeah, and I do understand that, not everybody in the world has those experiences completely. I guess, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I think sometimes like certain things, like I said, like the pinching the cheeks or being like, hey, Money, it's just like baby.
But it's in the house. It's not like we're doing it outside. You know what I mean? It's not like we're rolling up on you like trying to pinch your cheeks. It's inside. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to get over. Personally, but it is it's a discovery every day, I think, with having a daughter. for those of you out there, fathers with daughters, like it is a discovery. I don't know for those especially who have all girls, but for those who have a son and a daughter, it's a discovery because there's two different energies, two different ways that you are, and being the girl and being the first. It's a little bit of that, that little spoilism. And we spoiled them. It was our fault. We spoiled our kids. We did. I mean, hey, why not? We came up and, we say, we know we want them to have more and better than we did. And we kind of do it ourselves. So with that being said, being the first child, those first 2.5 years for you probably don't remember, but kind of set maybe, do you think that, first of all, do you think you're spoiled?
I mean, I feel like in some ways, yes. I feel like it's a natural thing for parents to, in a sense, like spoil their kids in whatever way spoiling, I guess, means to them. Like for some people, it could be they spoil them materialistically. Some people, it could be just saying yes to everything like that they want to do, like not necessarily materialistic. Like I feel like each parent, it depends. I feel like I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it only becomes bad when the kid or the person starts to kind of, in a sense, like just not act right. I don't think I'm like that.
No, not. But do you think it comes to a point where you expect, that, hey, I'm going to ask them, like your little text that you send to let us know. This is one thing that irritates me. We're in the house together. She could be walking around like yesterday. She's walking around right there. I leave and I get a text on, what? Well, I want to do this and this because we're going out at this time and let's do this time. I'm right there in the house. And she does it with her mother too. We have a group text, the Get Fresh crew, and and then we have a separate text. In our separate chain text, she will lay down her list of all the things that are needed, her car, which is driving us crazy, but we're in the house together, and she waits till we leave to text. That drives me nuts.
No, because sometimes I just truly forget sometimes.
You don't forget. You say that.
There's sometimes that I do, and I'll be like, I should text them. So then when they get back, then I could just continue to talk about it.
That is bull donkey. you don't forget. I think that is this generation. You hide behind the text. Yeah, so it just drives me crazy. Yeah.
I mean, okay, I guess, I don't know. I would say maybe it's just our generation. Maybe it's just because, like, I'm serious. Sometimes I just truly forget. Like, I have a pretty good memory. I remember things that, like, since I was a kid, I will remember things that someone tells me and they try to act like they didn't say it. But short things, sometimes I'll be like, wait, like, I just, like, so many things happen in a day where sometimes it just slips my mind. So, but I guess it could be that and a mixture of the Gen Z / whatever it is generation. Yeah. Right. Okay, I guess my question would be, how come, in a sense, there's like a difference when it comes to like daughters and then dads and then sons? Because I feel like the main thing I hear a lot is they be like, oh, like they be more protective because like, don't get pregnant. And I'm like, but the sons are the ones that get the girls pregnant. So either way, I will be telling both kids, but I just want to know like why, like there's like a difference when it comes to that.
Well, it's not so much. It's not so much that, and it's not a difference in love at all. Yeah. Same love. It is just two different type of preparations. There's one with your son, especially in these days and times, having a black son. Or I say melanated son, being pulled over by the police, telling them how to act, telling them, what to do, how to dress, don't wear hoodies, don't do this, certain things. You have to prepare them for that because it's just where we are in this world and in this time. And also with the woman, I tell them, hey man, I'll just be laying down and trying to knock up everything and protect yourself. And because understand, once that happens, your life changes. Like, so there's no there's no like, I'm not walking on eggshells when it comes to talking to, our son, because it's just as serious. Girls trapping you, like all that stuff. The difference, the balance with the daughter is, I gotta flip it, because I always tell you, I said, man, these dudes out here, they gonna tell you whatever to get in your drawers. I tell her that all the time. I'm real with that. You have to be careful of when you out, if you at a party, getting a drink, them dropping stuff in your drink. Just guys plotting more, against females. And I'm not saying that that's, all the time, but that is what a father thinks. You're driving by yourself. A father's thinking, hey, your daughter's out driving by herself. Somebody sees you in the car. Like all of that stuff. You're getting out at a supermarket. You're getting out at a mall. I do the same thing with your mom. Like, so it's a mindset that you want to protect both. So there are just different precautions and different styles, I would say, that you use, or you implement, because I'm always, even with my son, I'm like, hey, when you go out, watch this. If you're at the mall, be careful. Parking lot, watch. And I'll text her, get on her nerves. Hey, man, you at the mall? Okay. And this is the one thing that really, really gets up my gym shorts, is I ask her, wherever you're going, just text and say, hey, I made it. I'm there. We made it safe. And when you're on your way back home, hey, headed back. This one here, hour, 2 hours go by. Hello. Oh yeah, we made it. You know what I'm saying? That drives you crazy, and I keep telling them.
I've been getting better. I literally,
when did you be getting better?
I've been trying to text like, "Hey, I'm here." Even yesterday when we left, I said, "Here."
Yeah, that was the first time out of a long time that you did it on your own. That was special. I was like, "Whoa, wow!" Gosh. So, but you understand? I keep telling them, when you have children, which I'm not brushing. When you have children, you will understand everything we're saying, everything we're putting you guys through. You're going to do the same thing, because the things that I'm doing, I've learned from my mom, from my grandmother, and you implement it and you just take it down, because there's no rule book with raising y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's the difference. Again, it's no difference in love, but it's just, it's different type of preparations you have to, like, you still got that mace thing I gave you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I need to start carrying that actually more.
Yeah, carry that. I'm telling you, you do that, man. Yeah, that right there. There's another one I'm gonna get you to, but yeah. So, this is the conversation that we want to have. We're gonna have, every episode. We don't know what it could be. We'll open up. I definitely want to open up to dating on the next episode. We're gonna talk about look at her eyes. We're gonna talk about why you look like that.
No, nothing.
This is Secret Squirrel right here. She don't say nothing. It was just one boy she liked a while ago, and I found out later. So this is Secret Squirrel right here. Why you be holding out? Anything to say before we head off for this episode?
I would just say, everybody definitely stay tuned. And I hope that when you watch that, you can see something that you relate to, or if you feel like, you can't ask these questions, or you're not able to ask these questions, that we can kind of bring that sort of comfort for you in a sense. And I hope that everybody can find something that they relate to, whether if you are a daughter or even a son or a mom, young mom, teen mom, just anybody. So I hope that you guys can find something that you relate to and that you enjoy for the ride.
That's right. So thanks for hanging out. Daddy Daughter Dance. I'm Flex Alexander.
And I'm Imani.
All right. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Bye.
This how y'all do it now? Is that how y'all do it now?
Yeah. Bye.